This is Devious Backstories.
Oh my god. Okay, I didn't know where that was going.
This
Mm-hmm.
is Devious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, so we're going to talk to you guys about the man who lived in the walls.
I don't fuck with that. I don't want to talk about that.
All right, so in the 1980s, a teenage boy in Massachusetts didn't break in to rob people. He broke in to live inside their walls. All right.
Nightmare.
Daniel Laplante
Ooh,
would
fancy.
secretly move into houses while families were still living there. He hid in crawl spaces inside hollow walls behind bathroom mirrors for weeks.
Isn't that called like frogging? I saw people talking about that on TikTok where they found out someone was living in their attic.
Frogging?
I don't know. I feel like that's wrong.
That sounds like some new gen sexual term I don't want to be associated with. Frogging? It's like, oh, you into that frothing shit? What's frothing? You don't want to know?
No, frogging.
Frothing.
Not froth. Frog.
The family would hear footsteps, doors creaking, objects moving, pictures shifting on their own, notes appearing. They thought it was haunted. One night, the daughter looked up and saw a face staring at her through a hole in the wall, pale and smiling.
Fuck no.
That's some like demonic.
That's
shit.
horrifying. But is it worse if it's a ghost or just like an actual person?
I think it's worse if it's a fucking person.
Obviously, yeah.
No, because I'd be scared as shit. I'd punch through the wall.
I'd never exist normally again in my life.
You have to punch through the fucking wall immediately.
I couldn't do that.
You have to. Are you gonna run? And he's still in the fucking walls?
Well, I'm going outside.
I'd yell and I'd have to fucking...
I'm going outside, I'm getting in my car, and I'm calling the cops.
No, I'm gonna drag you through the fucking wall and I'm gonna torture you. The fuck?
What if he's bigger than you?
I'm gonna drag him through the wall and I'm gonna torture him.
What if he's in the wall, but he's like 8 feet? But he's not sneaking around. He's
exactly. If anything, I'd run and I'd drop kick the wall where he is. Because he's behind it.
Is drop kicking not when you pick it up and drop?
No, it's when you jump feet first.
I don't like that. I don't think that would go well for you. You think you'd go through a wall?
Yeah. Yes.
I'd pay to get that wall repaired. Do it.
He had been watching them eat, sleep, argue, and cry. He would come out when they weren't home, eat their food, use their showers, move their belongings just slightly enough to make them question reality.
Oh.
He was a prankster.
That's like schizophrenia, but real.
It's fucking weird.
I don't like that at all.
He wasn't stealing money. He wasn't demanding anything. He just wanted to feel like he was part of their life without being seen. That's like some psychological disorder.
That makes me sick in my stomach.
Maybe he was just a lonely boy who needed a family. He wanted to feel a part of something.
Just a sad little orphan boy living in the walls.
Exactly. You know, they're eating dinner. He's in the ceiling.
Then he's just like, I love family dinner.
They're all watching a movie.
Yeah.
He sneaks into the kitchen, grabs some shit. He's over the fucking living room.
He's gonna find community in an asylum.
I love family time. All right.
I don't like that at all. That's actually like a fear of mine.
What, somebody being in the walls?
Yeah. Or someone just like living in your house without, I hate it.
So eventually he was caught, but the psychological damage was already done. The idea that someone could be inches away from you for weeks and you'd never know. So after he was caught living inside the walls, Daniel didn't just disappear. At first he was arrested for the break-ins and the stalking incidents. He was a teenager then. It was already disturbing, but what happened next is what turned it from creepy intruder story into something darker.
Oh.
A few years later, in 1987, he broke into another home in Massachusetts. This time it wasn't psychological games. He murdered a pregnant woman and her 2 young children. That's when everything changed. He was tried as an adult and ultimately sentenced to life in prison without parole. He is still incarcerated in Massachusetts today.
Well, that really took a turn. It seemed like he was just a little fucked up. Maybe he just got more and more fucked up in the head as time went on.
Yeah.
Because you're not living in someone's walls and like you're normal.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think, he was a teen then. So he probably didn't have a place to go.
Yeah.
And then he was just doing little fun things. And then like, eventually he probably just got tired of having to live that way.
Eventually he was just like, what if I killed this pregnant woman and her children?
He was just tired.
What's the benefit?
I think some people, some people do go to prison because the shelter, the consistent.
Yeah.
Meals. But I don't think that was him. I think he just.
Well, clearly no, because he did murder people.
Yeah, he was just fucked.
He was just messed up horribly.
Oh, you know,
I would like to,
some of these people, pod takes off, to interview them and like hear their
The criminals would
stories.
be cool.
I'd love to hear stories.
But it's also like there's no way to know if they're telling the truth or not about like their thought process. You know what I mean?
Definitely not murderers, but I'd like to hear people's stories. I'm not talking to a fucking murderer.
Be interesting to interview like the victims. Like if you could interview the family that experienced that would be really cool.
Yeah.
That's a big fear of mine. And it also just reminds me of there was a time period where there was like a bunch of schizophrenic people on TikTok and everyone would just go into their comments and say, I'm in your walls. So I was thinking like he actually was.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my contribution.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for tuning into this week's Devious Backstories. We hope you enjoyed it.
As
always, like,
comment,
and subscribe, or we will be in your walls next.
Yeah. No, I'm figuring out how to do it.
Yeah, and if you like us a lot, we could also be in your walls. Thanks for tuning in.